This criminal fraud investigation is one of the largest that the Army has ever conducted, both in terms of sheer volume of fraud and the number of participants.
In 2014, the director of the Army testified in the McCaskill hearing that there were 100,000 individuals who could be responsible. In the same hearing, Major General David Quantock, head of the Army Criminal Investigation Division known as CID, said that the potential fraud could go as high as $100 million. After nearly a decade of CID's investigations, only 0.1% of the people they investigated were involved, and the fraud estimate was 99.5% wrong. The cost of the investigation exceeded $30 million and resulted in thousands of ruined lives and careers. Years back, the Secretary of the Army, Mark Esper, wrote that this military-created recruitment program, run by a private contractor called DocuPack, was too poorly administered to blame the people who participated. But CID, ignoring that statement, persisted. In November 2022, in a highly publicized Pentagon meeting, the Army admitted that they committed mistakes in almost every case that they had reviewed.
I can't really go into the why the mistakes occurred. It's clear that we made mistakes.
No one was held accountable, offering no remedies or compensation for the extensive damage they caused. CID's crimes include investigating and intimidating U.S. civilians in violation of federal law, manufacturing evidence, illegally surveilling innocent individuals, extorting plea deals, attempting arrest by force. They also listed thousands of individuals as arrested for crimes when no arrests occurred. In doing so, the Army agents ignored the presumption of innocence, violated the statute of limitations and the Posse Comitatus Act, falsified federal criminal history documents. They shredded the Constitution. The generals responsible for creating the recruiting program and the generals who offered false Senate testimony to sanction this investigation have escaped scrutiny and remained silent, allowing the soldiers they commanded to take the blame. The investigation drove people to suicide. In California, a combat veteran with multiple deployments killed himself. His lawyer filed a brief to expose the tragedy. And now the military has a recruiting and retention problem. If soldiers cannot trust their command, why would they serve? We call on Congress to investigate the Army Criminal Investigation Division. This can never happen again. Those who protect our country deserve the same rights that they have pledged on their lives to defend.